So let's come to the next tense, that is our past continuous, present continuous and future continuous tense. We will keep the same sentence. In past continuous we will be having I was going to Rohtak. It is past continuous. We are having was, first form of verb and ing. So it is our past continuous. In future continuous we will be having he said to me, to Ram, I am going to Rohtak. And in future we will be having he said to Ram, I will be going to Rohtak. So let's see how we will transform these sentences. Our first part of the sentence, our first clause will remain the same. We will write he told Ram in all the three cases. So now, past continuous tense. So past of past continuous tense. Now you can have a trick over here. Past continuous. That is past and continuous. Both are combined. Here we have past tense. So past of past was past perfect. Past of past was past perfect. So what will be our tense over here? It will be past perfect continuous tense. I hope it is clear to each and every one. Our tense will be past perfect continuous tense. So we will write he told Ram that, I will be changed to he, was will be changed to had been going to Rohtak. He had been going to Rohtak. I hope it is clear. Coming on to the next sentence we have he said to Ram, I am going. Past of present continuous tense. Past of present continuous tense will be past continuous tense. So for I we will use he, that he was going to Rohtak. I hope it is clear to each and every one. Coming on to the next we have past of will. It will be would. So we will write he told Ram that he would be going to Rohtak. I hope these three sentences are clear to each and every one. No doubt is there. If our sentence is in past continuous, we will change it past perfect continuous. If it is in present continuous, we will change to past continuous. If it is in will, be first form of ing, and then we will be having would, be first form and ing. I hope it is clear. So let's move on to the next tense. Our next tense is perfect tense. So we will be having one sentence each of past perfect, present perfect and future perfect tense. So our first sentence will be Sita said, I had done my work. Next, in present we will be having Sita said, I have done my work. And in future we'll be having Sita said, I will have done my work. So these are the sentences. Let's see how we will transform them. So now I've told you, if said to is there, you will change it to told. But if said to is not there and only said is there, you will keep it the same. So we'll write Sita said that. Sita said that. In place of this we'll be having that. I will be changed according to Sita. So for us, Sita is third person female. Exactly. So for third person female, we'll be using she. Sita said that she. Past perfect. Past perfect is in itself past of past tense. So it will remain the same. She had done. My will change to according to Sita. So her work. I hope it is clear. Coming on to next, we will be having the same. Sita said that. I will change according to third person female, that she. Past of present perfect tense will be past perfect, that she had done. My will change to her work. I hope it is clear to everyone. Coming on to next sentence, we have the first part of sentence will remain the same. Then we'll use the word that for conjunction. I will change according to Sita, that she. Past of will become would. She would have done her work. Seems quite simple to everyone now. She said will remain the same, as we are not having to with said, and neither are we having the person who is the listener. We don't know the listener. So here we will keep it Sita said that she had done her work. Past perfect, no change will be there. Present perfect will be changed to past perfect. And future perfect, the only change will be, we will change will to would. I hope it is clear to everyone. So now let's move on to, before moving on, let us convert this very sentence into negative. Suppose I write, Sita said, I had not done my work. So in the next sentence, you will write, she had not done her work. So just remember, not will be followed by the helping verb. So in this case, we are having the helping verb had. Suppose in place of had, I am writing have. I have not done. So it will change to she had not done. So for negative, you only have to remember that not will be followed by the helping verb in case of affirmative sentences. Remember this thing. This is for affirmative sentences. So now let's move on to past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous and present perfect continuous. So suppose I have the sentence, boys said we had been playing for a long period of time. The boys said we had been playing for a long period of time. It is our past perfect continuous tense. So how we will change this? First thing, we are not having anything after said, that is we are not having to or the object to whom it is. The boys are saying. So we'll write boys said. Now we It is used for plural form of third person. So for we will change to that, they. That they. Now past perfect continuous, there is no form, there is nothing past of past perfect continuous. So it is in itself the past perfect form. So we'll write they had been playing for a long period of time. The rest will be the same. Now if I am changing this very sentence into have, if I am changing into we have been playing, and then we'll change to we will have been. We have been playing. So now it is a sentence of present perfect continuous tense. So past of, past, because it is a reporting verb is in past. So past of present perfect continuous tense will be past perfect continuous tense. So we will write that they have will change to have, had been playing, and rest of the sentence will remain the same. I hope it is clear. Similarly, if I change this sentence into future perfect, so we'll write we will have been playing. So for that case, again will be changed to would, that they would have been playing, and rest of the sentence will remain the same. In future tense, you only have to change will to would, and rest of the sentence will remain the same. You only have to do the changes in the pronouns. I hope it is clear to each and every one. So that was all for today. In our next video, we will be studying about how to transform interrogative sentences from direct speech to indirect speech, or we can also say from quoted speech to reported speech. So till then, keep practicing, keep growing. Take care everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.